U.S. reporter WION Gershkovich has been found guilty of espionage and sentenced to 16 years in prison by a Russian court. His employer, the Wall Street Journal, has called it a disgraceful sham conviction. Gershkovich went on trial last month after being accused of trying to gather sensitive information about a tank factory in Russia. His arrest in 2023, the first of any U.S. journalist since Cold War, prompted many U.S. and other Western correspondents to leave Moscow. World leaders in unison condemned Gershkovich's conviction and demanded his immediate release. At the forefront was U.S. President Joe Biden. Biden said that the U.S. reporter was sentenced despite having committed to no crime. He said, and I quote, "I will not mince words. He was targeted by the Russian government because he is a journalist and an American." UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer called Gershkovich sentencing despicable. Starmer said that the move underscored Russia's contempt for media freedom, and he added, and I'm quoting him here, "Journalism should not be a crime." Roberta Metsola, President of European Parliament, called the 16-year prison sentence the antithesis of justice, labeling it a politically motivated and sham trial. She said, and I quote, "Journalism is not a crime. Ivan must be released immediately." The judge said that the 16 months Gershkovich was already served since his arrest in March 2023 would count towards the 16-year sentence. However, when Russia was asked about the possibility of such an exchange, Kremlin spokesperson declined to comment. Meanwhile, the United Nations also expressed its serious concerns with Gershkovich's sentencing, underlying that it was against his right to freedom of expression as a journalist.
Journalists should be able to perform their essential professional functions and work in a safe environment without fear of reprisals, in line with Russia's international human rights obligations. And the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detentions had already declared his detention to be arbitrary. And of course, we call for the release of all journalists in Russia who are detained solely for doing their jobs.